প্রকৃত আত্মমঙ্গলাম মঙ্গলাম জন্য মহাপ্রভু বলেছিলেন যে দুঃখের মধ্যে কোন দুঃখ হয় গুরুতর। শাস্ত্রে বলছেন মহাপুরুষ লিঙ্গের বাণী যার জিজ্ঞাসা করেন কোন দুঃখ হয় গুরুতর। কৃষ্ণ ভক্ত বিরহ দুঃখ দেখি নাই পর। জগতে এত জীব আছে, তার মধ্যে কৃষ্ণ ভক্ত বিরোধা দুঃখ সেইটাই শ্রেষ্ঠ দুঃখ বলছে। আত্মীয় পিতা মাতা তারপর পুত্র, যেখানে পুত্র শোকটা জগতের লোক পুত্র শোকটা বেশি করে। পুত্র একটা যদি মারা যান, পিতা মাতা একবার পাগল হয়ে যান, শোকে তো তিনিও তারও মৃত্যু হয়ে যান, এরকম অবস্থা হয়েছে। কিন্তু এইসব দুঃখ থেকেও কৃষ্ণ ভক্ত দুঃখ শ্রেষ্ঠ দুঃখ, এর মধ্যে শ্রেষ্ঠ দুঃখ আর কিছু নাই। এটা ভাববার বিষয়, অনুভব করার বিষয় আছে। আমরা আজকে যে মহাপুরুষের বিরহে উপস্থিত হয়েছি, সেই মহাপুরুষের কথা ভাবার এবং চিন্তা করার বিশেষ প্রয়োজন আছে। কেন? গরম পূজা ছিল ভক্তিবিদ্বান ভারতী মহারাজ এমন একজন বৈষ্ণব ছিল, বলছেন যে বৈষ্ণব পুজিলে অচিন্ত কৃষ্ণ পাওয়া যায়, সেই কৃষ্ণ ছাড়া অন্য কিছু না। বৈষ্ণব পূজা করে অচিন্ত, চিন্তা করা যায় না। বৈষ্ণবের আবেদনে কৃষ্ণ দয়া এ হালো পামর করে হবে না সদা। তাহলে বৈষ্ণবের কৃপাটা অবশ্যই দরকার। সেই বৈষ্ণব পুজিলে অচিন্ত, আমরা চিন্তা করতে পারি না, সেই কৃষ্ণকে লাভ হয়ে যায়। তাহলে কৃষ্ণকে পাওয়ার উপায় একমাত্র বৈষ্ণব দ্বারা। সেই বৈষ্ণব জগতে চলে যাচ্ছে। আধ্যাত্মিক আদিভৌতিক চিন্তাও যারা জর্জরিত জীব, যারা তিতাব যারা জর্জর হতে কৃষ্ণ বহিরুজি পথে মা দাদা সংসারের দুঃখ। এই যে কৃষ্ণ ভুলে যে জীব অনাদি বহিরু মাতার এই সব দুঃখ দিচ্ছে, এই দুঃখের নিবারণ করবার জন্য বৈষ্ণবগণ যারা আছে তাদেরকে স্মরণ করা দরকার। প্রাত স্মরণীয় বৈষ্ণবগণ, ভারতী মহারাজ এমন বৈষ্ণব ছিলেন, প্রাত স্মরণীয় করা প্রয়োজন। বিশেষ করে ওনার সান্নিধ্য ছোটবেলা থেকে ওনার সান্নিধ্য লাভ করেছে। যখন মঠে থেকে মঠে সান্নিধ্য লাভ করেছিল, উনি এমন একজন গুরু শিষ্য ছিলেন। গুরু যেরকম সবাইকে উদার চরিত্রে ভালো প্রীতি করতেন, ভালোবাসতেন, সেরকম ভারতী মহারাজের উদারতা ছিল। ওনার বৈষ্ণবরা হতো উদারতা। এই আমাদের সরস্বতী মন্দির দেখতে পাচ্ছেন তো, ভারতী মহারাজ এই সরস্বতী মন্দির তিনি আমার গুরু মহারাজ এখানে থাকবেন। আমি ছোট ছেলে যখন ছিল, ভারতী মহারাজ থাকতে উনি দেখাশোনা করে ওই মন্দিরটা মহারাজ গুরু মহারাজ পাঠিয়েছেন। উনি মিস্ত্রি খরচ মিস্ত্রি করে উনি সব নকশা টকশা করে এইরকম করে দিচ্ছে। আমার গুরু মহারাজ সন্তুষ্ট ছিলেন। কেন? উনি আর উনার গুরুদেব বলেছিলেন ভারতী মহারাজকে, যে কি বলেছিলেন যে আমার গুরু ভাই, তোমাদের গুরুবর্গ আছে, যে আমার গুরু ভাইদের তোমরা সেবা করবে। সেই জন্য ভারতী মহারাজ কি করতেন, আমার গুরু মহারাজের এখন সেবা করেছেন। তাই বাপর মন বুদ্ধি দিয়ে সেবা করে, তাকে বৈষ্ণব সেবা করলে তবে আমাদের কল্যাণ মঙ্গলা ভাবে। তাই উনি সব যায়, উনি সবসময় করে থাকতেন, বুদ্ধির দ্বারা কীভাবে করতে হবে এইসব সেবা করতেন। আমার গুরু মহারাজ খুব সন্তুষ্ট ছিল। এরপরে গুরুদেবের বাক্য দিয়েছিলেন, যে গুরুবর্গের সেবা করার জন্য বলেছিলেন, সেই গুরু সেবা আমি দেখে দিতেন। গুরু বাক্য নিয়ম ভাবে পালন করতেন।
So he used to live up to the mark of the teachings of his Gurudev. He never become he he never make any compromise in following the teachings of his Gurudev. I used to listen his Harikatha sitting near to him.
তখন বাড়িতে যখন উনি যেদিন উনি এখানে ছিলেন আমার এক সভাতে বলছিলেন যে তুমি নতুন সন্ন্যাসী আছো বলো তুমি হরিকথা কি জানো বলো বলতে হবে তোমার।
So when I got the sannyasa, then I went to him to offer my obeisance in Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. At that time he told me that you become sannyasi now, you should speak Harikatha. Let me know how much you know, how will you speak Harikatha. So he used to encourage in that way. He used to encourage to spread the message of Supreme Lord and delivering Harikatha. When we have separation from Vaishnavas, those who have associated with Vaishnavas, those who have love for Vaishnavas, only they feel the separation from Vaishnavas. So when you associate with Vaishnava, you serve them, when you have love from them, then only you will develop the separation mood from Vaishnavas. So if the separation from Vaishnava, that pain is the superior than worldly pains and this affliction. It is the Shrestha topmost thing if you feel the separation from Vaishnavas. By separation, we can associate with them. So today we are remembering him, and if we are feeling separation from him, then we are associating with him.
গৌরব জ্যোতি মহারাজ থেকে ওনার সমিতি থেকে আমরা মহারাজের গুণাবলী শ্রবণ করলাম। Bhaktivinoda Bharati Goswami Maharaj is experience. He was associated with Maharaj from a very young age when he was brahmachari, and there obviously associated with Maharaj and how he was giving Harikatha, how this continuously he was speaking, and how most sufferable pain is in this world is that when we separate from the Vaishnava, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radharani discussing the role in Chaitanya Charitamrita, who has more association. When they separate, then that manifest from the heart, that is the most suffering and pain from realizing the separation. Without association, without the mere separation, cannot feel so deep. So we have explained that way about separation, what is the meaning of separation. Now we hear from Srila Bhakti Sundara Maharaj. Time always I request to maintain 10 minutes only. So Maharaj.
So now you will hear from Pujapada Kinchan Maharaj.
ভক্তিমূল্য প্রণাম জানিয়ে কিছু কথা বলছি। আজকে আমরা এখানে উপস্থিত হয়েছি দুটো কারণ। এক তো
We are here. I am here that for two reasons. One is I want to offer my obeisances and my faith towards Maharaj.
কর্মের মধ্যে মিলিত হতে পারে বা মিলিত করতে পারি, আমরা সেই ধন্য ব্যক্তির স্মরণ করে যাতে আমরা আমাদের এই মানব জন্মটাকে ধন্য করতে পারি।
So I am very low person and I came here to get his mercy, so I can I become the I'm very low person and I get here to get the mercy of the Maharaj. So I will have some devotion for Supreme Lord and my life becomes successful. The development of faith for my Gurudev and other Vaishnava by getting his mercy. So the faith awaken in my heart for other Vaishnavas and Gurudev by getting his mercy. So that's why I came here to get his mercy today.
Maharaj, he simply explained about how this Vaishnavism, how he was practiced and preached, that is extraordinary. Now we request to Yoga Bhaktivedanta, Sadhana Maharaj, he will speak in English, he is from USA. So we will explain after in Bengali language. So I request Sadhana Maharaj offer the Vani Pushpanjali, those Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Sannyasis, Guru Varga, all the assembled Vaishnavas, Dandava Pranam. So, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Koi, Lama Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. But, Bhakta, Sadhuramam Bhakti Loke, Bhakti is very rare. Jive Shaksha Naitata Cheta Guru Rupe, Shiksha Guru Haite Krishna Mahanta Sarupe. Krishna manifests Acharyamam Vijnanayam. He comes as the most elevated Vaishnava to give that Sangha to the conditioned soul to get away free from the material existence. So by causeless mercy, great fortune, I had the chance when I was just young. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he came to the Western world to deliver the fallen souls like myself. So I was so fortunate to get his mercy, to get his darshan, to get his foot dust.
Bhakta Paradoli, Bhakta Parajal, Bhakta Bhuta Avashesha Tina Mahajal. To get the remnants from their lotus mouth, their Harikata. This is the to the Vaishnavas. So then after my Guru Maharaj externally left this world, bereft of that association, crying in separation, as Puchapajyati Maharaj said, Sadhu Maharaj said, Vipralamba, Bo Vipralamba, crying out, Ha Gurudev, Ha Gurudev. Yesterday was the appearance of Bhagavad Mahotra Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He wrote in a poem, he reasons ill who tell that Vaishnavas die. The Vaishnavas died to live, and while living spread the holy name around. So my Shikshaguru Srila Bhakti Raksha Siddhar Maharaj would coin this phrase, die to live. We must die in order to live in our eternal understanding. Now we're absorbed in Brahmagata, Grihameni Sukham, external pleasures of this world. We want those Dehatma Buddhi to die so that we can understand the true absolute conceptions that Shri Guru has come to give in this world. So I am so indebted to my Gurudev, all my Shiksha Gurudevs, my Sannyas Gurudevs, and I'm always begging that Nityananda Prakash, Akhanda Guru Tattva, continues to bless me by the association with the Sudha Bhakta. This world owes so much gratitude to these pure Vaishnavas for delineating their presence and their Harikatha to up the minds of the conditioned soul. Specifically, we owe so much gratitude to Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj because he has illuminated in his teachings and in his granthas and his Harikatha. He has brought us into some sambandha with all of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada's Sishyas that we didn't have so much association with. Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj had so much association, not only with his godbrothers and his Shishya Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, but also Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. So much association, and he's given so much illumination into their qualities, into their pastimes, and into their teachings to enliven us by this mercy of that association. We owe so much gratitude to Srila Bhaktivedanta Maharaj for painstakingly going to so much trouble to acquire Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada's birthplace in Puri. And Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj helped so much with establishing that center there. I was fortunate to have Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj's association in Puri, Vrindavan, Navadvip Dham, also in Punjab, Jalandhar. He had a 6-day festival there. So on this wonderful titi, and also the wonderful titi of Srila Haridas Thakur. Srila Bharati Maharaj gave so much impetus into the example and teachings of Srila Haridas Thakur and personally exhibited it in his life. He had so much nishtha in his Gurudev and Shri Nam. Sadhu Sangha Nam Kirtan Bhagavat Tridan Mathura Vasha Shri Murtar Shraddha Sevan Vancha Kapatrivyascham Kripa Sindhu Vedacha Prasivam Bhagavan.
नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं नमामि देवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं अपार संसार समुद्र नमस्ते गिरिराजाय श्रीगोवर्धनाय अशेषनाथाय परमा नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्राय जगन्नाथाय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम गुरुपाद पद्म नित्यानंदे रविंद्र प्रकाश स्वामी महाराज अनंत এবং আজ যে মহাপুরুষের শুভ চিরভাব তিথিকে কেন্দ্র করে সকলে আমরা এই মহৎ সভায় উপস্থিত হয়েছি। স্বামী মহাভাগবত ভক্তিবিজ্ঞান ভারতীয় স্বামী মহারাজের সাষ্টাঙ্গ নামাচার্য হরিদাস ঠাকুরের তিরোধান
Today also the disappearance day of Haridas Thakur, Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur, and I offer my innumerable obeisances to his lotus feet also. You have heard about the life pastimes of Srila and glorification of Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj from other devotees today. We are not here to speak Harikatha. I don't have any ability to speak Harikatha. I came here to hear the glorification of Srila Maharaji from other devotees, but I am ordered by Srila, the Chief of Assembly, Srila Vishnu Maharaji. So I want to speak very detailed the mercy of Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Goswami Maharaj. He was from Brahman Kula. He was brahmachari by birth, and he got sannyas from Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj. He devoted fully his life to his Gurudev. He teach us how to worship and follow the instruction of Gurudev. How we can make our life successful by completely devoting to the lotus feet of Gurudev. If we see his exemplary life, we are not able to describe it in words. So by worshipping the true devotees of Supreme Lord, what benefit we get, we cannot describe in words. He saw us by performing himself. He teach us how to follow the instruction and how to serve Gurudev. His Guru Nishtha, his dedication to serve his Gurudev, if we follow that, then we will become successful in our life. Otherwise, it is not possible. Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj preached all over the world, and he did so many effort to preach the teachings of the scriptures and his Gurudev. So Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj, he used to go with him in preaching. He all the mutt established in the India to serve there. When he used to come to Mayapur Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Mutt, I used to go for his darshan. He used to come to our mutt because Srila Bhakti, he has so much love and affection for Jajavar Maharaj, and he has also affection and respect for all the Gaudiya Guru Varga. He used to come to Bhagavad Mutt. My Guru Varga is Gurudas Babaji Maharaj. Gurudas Babaji Maharaj. He used to come and he used to ask, where is Gurudas Babaji Maharaj? Gurudas Babaji Maharaj. He used to offer him all these things what we have, clothes, money, and he used to say, tell me if you want anything. He used to ask his sevak, Gurudas Babaji Maharaj sevak, if you need anything, let me know for his service, I will give it. His service attitudes for his Guru Varga and Vaishnavas is so much exemplary. In Medinipur Mutt also, he was the main person to establish it. And even in the Sant Goswami Maharaj Mutt, whatever the efforts needed to establish that mutt, he helped so much. He served so much there. So he completely dedicate his life to fulfill the teachings of to preach the teachings of his Gurudev, and he himself completely dedicated to the service of his Gurudev. He has a great quality. He used to treat everyone same. So there one person, Revati Chaudhary, was there in Kolkata. Kusum Kanan, Bagajatin, all these places in Kolkata. He used to go there, and he used to take me with him there. So I went there one place. So there all the people are disciple of Ram Thakur. So they are upper sampradaya like, and they are giving his Gurudev tulsi from mouth to the from the neck to the feet. This kind of this kind of behavior is there in that sampradaya, Ram Thakur sampradaya. They used to give tulsi in the feet of Gurudev also.
মহারাজ বলেন ইনার শিষ্যকে তিনি আমার কাছে আসুন
So Maharaj told me, bring their disciples to me.
মানতে চান
Maharaj strongly opposed those things. And then Maharaj say, if you want to follow my instruction, then only I will speak Harikatha here and will come here to your place for preaching. So he was very powerful, and he was very much these things that you should follow the scriptures and the instructions of Guru Varga completely. You should not show that much Guru Bhakti. Means you should not worship your Gurudev in a wrong way. Then he teach them that you should give tulsi to his chest, to his head, but don't give tulsi to your Gurudev's lotus feet. You will go to hellish planet if you give tulsi to your Gurudev's feet. So this is so powerful, and so much like this kind of person are needed in this world to make other understand that how to worship Gurudev. If we will become able to follow his instructions, then our life will become successful. Our Gurudev went to the supreme abode of Supreme Lord, and if we follow the instruction of such kind of exalted devotees, then we will be also able to get the service of lotus feet of Srila Supreme Lord. So today on this holy day, I pray to Srila Bhaktivigyan Bharati Maharaj to bestow us such kind of mercy that I will become able to do that, follow his instructions.
Ideal Vaishnava, all our Vaishnava society, we maintain its whole life celibacy like brahmachari, then we do sannyasi from great Maharaj and agree all Vaishnavas, even a senior does not difference in respect to I was a junior. Offering tulsi to him his whole body, and Maharaj when he saw him, he became upset and he called to his disciples and he taught them to clean this, take out this tulsi only to offer to his head or in his chest to respect not to accept like tulsi. He has given such instructions, they all accept this. Like such great Vaishnavas, if they are not, how they can teach society and establish our Buddha Parampara. He has given his experience. Now we hear from Japa Bhaktivedanta, Brahmana Maharaj. Bhaktivedanta Brahmana Maharaj.
Brahma.
Brahma.
Maharaj, like your hero Brahma.
Yes.
Naughty boy.
Непослушный мальчик.
Namo Vishnu Vidaya, Chaitanya Prastaya Bhutale, Acharya Murti Vigrahaya, Vaman Goswami Namo. Namo Vishnu Vidaya, Acharya Simha Rupane, Srimad Bhakti, Pragyan, Keshava Goswami Maharaj. Namo Vishnu Vidaya. So today is the auspicious Tirobha of Srila Bhakti Pragyan, of Srila Bhakti Vidyan. It's also the auspicious Tirobhav of Namacharya Haridas Thakur. So this is a doubly inspirational day. Haridas Thakur is the reason why we know how to perform Tirobhavs. Because Haridas Thakur died in the presence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu carried his body to the ocean. And then when it was buried, he went and begged prasad at the Jagannath temple. This Jagannath temple he brought back and fed all the devotees. From that day on, all Gaudiya Vaishnavas have been serving Mahaprasad at the end of the Tirobhav. Mahaprabhu had a disciple named Kalidas. He was the uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami. He was very rich. But somehow or other, he managed to take the remnants of every Gaudiya Vaishnava in Bengal. What he would do, he'd bring tasty mangoes. He'd bring mangoes and he'd offer them to whichever Vaishnava he targeted. And then when they ate the mangoes, he'd be hiding behind a tree. And when they tossed the seeds and the peels, he'd come out and suck them and lick them and dance in ecstasy. So they say he got the remnants from every single Vaishnava that was associated with Mahaprabhu. And this was proven by the fact at the Jagannath temple, at the Simbaganga, the Lion's Gate, Mahaprabhu had a rule that no one could drink his foot wash. But Kalidas was able to go and drink Mahaprabhu's foot wash 3 times. So in the same way that Kalidas was able to get the remnants of all the Vaishnavas in Bengal at the time of Mahaprabhu, Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj was able to serve almost all the sannyas disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Almost all. And they all loved him. He had a special touch. His mood was serve the Vaishnavas. But his guru ordered him to serve his godbrothers, the sannyasis. His guru was Bhaktivinoda Madhav Maharaj. Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj was born in a Brahmin family in the Bharadwaj Gotra. He was born in a place called Bankura. Bankura is a very famous place because they make very beautiful neem deities from a single trunk. There's no attachments. So in the Bharadwaj Gotra, that's the same Gotra that Advaita Acharya appeared in, and also the same Gotra that Sanatan, Rupa, and Jiva Goswamis appeared in. So this is a very exalted Brahmana. In fact, his guru also, Bhaktivedanta Madhav Maharaj, was also Brahmana, right, Prabhu? Yes. Bhaktisiddhanta attracted many Brahmanas. There's a famous story in Vrindavan when Bhaktisiddhanta was going to Vrindavan, and the Goswamis were saying, we shouldn't let these people in our temples. They're Harijans. Harijan is a term that came from Mahatma Gandhi, which meant sweet sweepers, like that, drain cleaners. So they protested. They said, we will not let him in. So Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada's Brahmin disciples, like Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, like Bhakti Rakshastra Tridhar Maharaj, like Bhaktivedanta Madhav Maharaj, they all came together and they said, what is this? We're Brahmins, we took from him because Vaishnava Siddhanta is higher than Brahmin Siddhanta. So then they went to the Goswami and they put their case before them. Then the Goswami said, yes, we will allow him to come in that way. So the service that Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj gave is unprecedented. There's no one that had the opportunity to serve so many gurus. I've served a few gurus of Bhaktisiddhanta, 1, 2, 3. Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, Bhakti Jivan Janardhan Maharaj, Shanta Maharaj. But what Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj did, he was able to serve them all. And not for just one day or one festival. He became intimate with them. And so he got their mercy. And that's how we get the mercy, by serving senior, qualified, I must emphasize that, devotees. By service to devotees, this was by service to the devotees, all auspiciousness comes. And so Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj practices in his life. I met him in his end days. He was staying in Jagannath Puri, and he was laying flat. I never saw him stand clear and conscious, and you could sit next to him and you could ask him questions, and he would ask any question you would want to know. I had great affection for him, and I hope he had a little for me. And not to take too much time, I thank the respected Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis for coming to this and glorifying this great Mahabhagavata.
আমরা এই বেদান্ত বরাহ মহারাজ থেকে মহারাজের উনি কিভাবে সমস্ত গুরুবর্গকে সবাকে তিনি ওনার উপরে সেবা করেছিলেন, সবাই তাকে নীতি করত। ওনার গুরুদেবের এরকম
বন্ধ করা ছিল নাকি?
সমস্ত সেবা ভাব ছিল, তিনি বর্ণনা করলেন। এখন আমরা অনুরোধ করিব ভক্তি প্রপন্ন সাধু মহারাজ, সময় অতিরিক্ত হইয়াছে, যেন সময়কে সংক্ষেপ করে একটু বলার চেষ্টা করিবেন। নাও উই রিকোয়েস্ট টু প্রপন্ন সাধু মহারাজ।
কাং করতি বাচমং পঙ্গুলঙ্গায়তে গিরি যাকি পাপমহং বন্দে শ্রীগুরু দিনতার নমো মহাপদন্নায় কৃষ্ণ প্রেম পদায়তে কৃষ্ণায় কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নামে গৌরীশে নমঃ কৃষ্ণায় বাসুদেবায় দেবকী নন্দনায় চ নন্দগোপকুমারায় গোবিন্দায় নমো নমঃ কস্তুরী তিলকং ললাট পটলে বক্ষস্থলে কৌস্তুভম নাসাগ্রে বরমৌলিকং করতলে বেণু করে কঙ্কণম সর্বাঙ্গে হরি চন্দনং সুললিতং কণ্ঠে চ মুক্তাবলী গোপস্ত্রী পরিবেষ্টিত বিজয়তে গোপাল চূড়ামণি শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। গ্রন্থের আরম্ভ করি মঙ্গলাচরণ, গুরু বৈষ্ণব ভগবান তিনি স্মরণ। তিনি স্মরণে হয় বিঘ্ন বিনাশন, অনাসে হয় নিজ বাঞ্ছিত পূরণ। সর্বপ্রথম अस्मद गुरुपाद पद्म नित्यलीला भविष्ठ विष्णुपाद प्राक्तन श्री चैतन्य मठाचार्य श्रीमद भक्ति भूषण भागवत गोस्वामी महाराज।
First of all, I offer my innumerable obeisances to the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Bhushan Bhagavad Maharaj.
नित्यलीला भविष्ठ विष्णुपाद श्रीमद भक्ति विलास
I offer my obeisances to Srila Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj. And I offer my obeisances to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada.
হইয়াছে হইবেন প্রভুর যত দাস সবার চরণ বন্ধু দন্তে করিবার উপস্থিত সভাপতি মহাশয় এবং ধামস্বরূপ সন্ন্যাসীবৃন্দ ব্রহ্মচারীবৃন্দ ভক্তবৃন্দ মাতৃবৃন্দ সবাইকে জানাই অদরের সাষ্টাঙ্গের প্রণব নিবেদন এবং আজকে এই মহতী সভায় উপস্থিত হয়ে আমি নিজেকে ধন্যাতি ধন্য
I feel so much fortunate to be here on the occasion of this disappearance of Srila Maharaj today. Krishna says to Uddhav that Ajaryam Mam Vijayaniya.
সর্বদেবময় গুরু আচার্যমান বিজানিয়া যে আচার্যকে আমার স্বরূপ বলে জানবে
You understand, the Guru is me, is non-different. Acharya is non-different from me.
আমার স্বরূপ বলে জানবে তাকে
He is my, he is non-different from me. He is my form only. If you understand, if you look at him like ordinary person of this material world, then it will be very harmful for you.
তিনি মহাপ্রভু
All the devs are resides in Gurudev.
আপনি না ধরতে বেশি
Mahaprabhu says that you have to follow first and then you can give instruction to others.
না করে পচা
You have to follow first and then you can preach to others.
আচার প্রচার নামে বড়ই কার্য তুমি সর্বগুরু তুমি জগতের আচার্য যিনি আচরণ করে জগৎকে শিক্ষা দেন তিনি আচার্য
So those who first follow himself and then give instruction to others, he is the real Acharya. Rupa Goswami said the Vacho Vegam Manasa. So those who can control the urges of mind, of the tongue, who can control these all different kind of urges, he only become able to, he is only able to become Guru and able to become to preach the others in this world.
সবসময় ভক্তিবল্লভ তীর্থ গোস্বামী মহারাজের আনুগত্যে এবং
He used to stay under the guidance of Srila Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj and used to serve in Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math.
উনি সকালে তুলসীতে জল না দিয়ে এবং গোবিন্দ সেবা এবং
So without offering water to Tulsi Devi, without worshipping Supreme Lord, he did not have anything in the morning. He will eat after performing the worship.
মুইসে পাপিষ্ট পুরুষের কি হইতে মুইসে লবিষ্ট মোর নাম যে শুনি তার পুণ্যক্ষর মোর নাম যে লয় তার পাপ এমন নিকৃণ বলে কেবা কৃপা করে নিত্যানন্দ বিলায় জগৎ এই বয়াতটা প্রত্যেকদিন উনি বলতেন
He used to narrate this payar from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Jagai Madai Haite Muite Papisht. He used to narrate, he used to speak this payar of very often.
যে আমাদের রূপস্বামী বাপ বলেছেন যে কি না খান্তির ব্যর্থ কালত্ব বিরক্তি মারণ শূন্যতা আশা
He used to describe and he used to often narrate the sloka of Srila Rupa Goswami.
কৃষ্ণ ভগিনয় করে কালক্ষয় কৃষ্ণ বিষয়ে বিরক্তি সদা রয় মান থাকিলেও অভিমানী নাই হয় অবশ্য ভাইব কৃষ্ণ কৃপা আশা করি কৃষ্ণ ভগে অহর ব্যাকুল অন্তরে এবং ধামের প্রতি যে নিষ্ঠা আমি দেখেছি ওনার আমাদের জগতে আমরা তো ওনার রাগ হলেও সাধুদের রাগটা প্রকাশ হবে না শান্তি অব্যর্থ কালত্ব অব্যর্থ
So I used to see all the qualities what Rupa Goswami has described of a sadhu in his shloka in Srila Bhakti Vigyana Bharati Maharaj. He never he is always calm. He is always like spending time in the devotional practice. Not a single moment he used to spend in other activities. So then he used to first offer water to Tulsi and worship Supreme Lord, and then only he eats something in the morning. He is never see the drawbacks in other. He used to see the qualities in others always. So many qualities are described in the scriptures. Mostly 26 qualities for a sadhu are described in the scriptures. But the two qualities are main. There is one is one-pointed devotion to the Supreme Lord's lotus feet, and the other is simplicity, humbleness.
আমি বলবো আজ আমার গুরুদেবের আবির্ভাব দিন কেন আজকে আমার গুরুদেবের কথা বিশেষভাবে আলোচিত হবে সেই জন্য আলোচনা দেখাতে হয় সেটা বিরোধ হতে পারে না সেটা হচ্ছে আবির্ভাব।
So when even in the Tirobhav Tithi, in the disappearance day, we get together and we speak the glories. So it is not actually the disappearance day; it is the appearance day of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava come here in this material world, and then he teach us the devotional practices, and then he left this material world. So their appearance and disappearance, they went back to they goes back to their Golok Vrindavan. So it is both are equal important. The Tirobhav and appearance and disappearance both are equal. Those have devotion in heart, they all are the gurus. They are able to preach. Today I came here to beg mercy from him, so he bestowed me the Krishna Bhakti in my heart. Today is also disappearance of Srila Haridas Thakur, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur. So Supreme Lord, I pray to Vaishnava that I become able to feel the separation. The Vipralam runs in my heart and tears come out from my eyes in the separation to this kind of Vaishnavas.
We touched many points from Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Maharaj, divine qualities, that how the importance of separation mode of bhakti, and how you are the ideal Vaishnava to everyone in our Vaishnava world. So many all good qualities from the Shastras, many quotes to be given, and from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Vishnu Pastor Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj always quoted that I am the lowest. Jagai Madhai hoite ami se pati I am most sinner than Jagai Madhai, and I am lowest from a insect germ from the two who after my name we will get seen. So such kind of humility we cannot find in any scriptures, in literature or in Western literature. So humble Bhagwan Swami has written, Swami Maharaj, all the supported how to practice. Now, I request to Vaishnava Maharaj, shortly he will speak Vaishnava Maharaj. राधिकाय तदाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय भक्तभक्ताय नमः व्यासनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने परमभद्राख्यं जगन्नाथाय श्री नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय नित्रला प्रवेश विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की तदीय शुभ तिरुभाव महानोत्सव की समस्त हरिगुरु वैष्णव की अजर आनंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल सर्वप्रथम मध्य गुरुपाद पदम नित्रला प्रवेश विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद भक्ति वैभव गोस्वामी महाराज अष्टोत्तर चरणे असंख्य प्रार्थना करी रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग रूपानुग आचार्य वर्ग जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर उपस्थित सभापति महाराज हमारा शिक्षा गुरु एवं सन्यासी गुरु वर्तमान श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य मिशन आचार्य देव विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद भक्ति विचार विष्णु गोस्वामी तार असत रातुचरण असंख्य दंडवत प्रणतिपूर्वक तार प्रतिष्ठा प्रार्थना करी उपस्थित समस्त आचार्य वर्ग शिक्षा गुरु वर्ग एवं दान भूषण सत्पादगण ब्रह्मचारी गृहस्थ वानप्रस्थ नयन प्रभुत्व तथा सवार चरण बंधु अंशे चले आज के আমরা নিত্রলা প্রবেশ বিষ্ণুপাদ অষ্টোত্তর শ্রীমদ ভক্তি বিজ্ঞান भारती गोस्वामी महाराजर शुभ तिरुभाव महामहोत्सव उपलक्षे
We are got together here to celebrate the disappearance days of Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj. We become eternally beneficial by hearing his glories. He came here in this material world for the welfare of the this conditioned souls of this material world.
নিজের জীবনকে গোস্বামী যেরকম
If you took birth in Bharat, in India, then you should first perform the devotion and then you should help others to get delivered from this material world by performing devotion to the Supreme Lord. The Sadhu Goswamis, they left all the material opulences and they went and they worshipped to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna with utmost renunciation. Just like that, Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj also born in a rich family and then he left material world. He left the material world and they came to his Gurudev and he completely dedicated his life for the worship of Supreme Lord. So in those in the dynasty he took birth, he become very blissful or very fortunate people where he took birth. His parents are very fortunate to whom he took birth. Even the earth planet is very much fortunate having such kind of exalted devotees. So the family, the cool, well, just such kind of the devotees take birth is become fortunate, is get delivered. The people get his ancestor also get delivered where this kind of devotees take birth. So if you want to make your life successful, you have to get everything, your intelligence, your body, your mind, everything to the service of the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. So Bharti Maharaj showed this in his life. He performed the devotion with so much utmost dedication. Even by his he dedicated his not even body, his mind, his these things, even his words, speaking ability, everything for the service of Hari Guru Vaishnava. So in that way, he taught us how to dedicate one's life, everything for the service of Supreme Vaishnavas. So today, by remembering, singing glories, we are making ourselves more beneficial. So our life will become successful and we will become pure by hearing and by remembering and by singing His glories today. If we remember and hear the glories, then the Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha from our heart will be gone. By our karmas, we get birth in the Swarga, get birth in a hellish planet. They captured us, this Maya captured, but by getting the Shuddha devotees, Shuddha bhaktas, and if we glorify them, we sing glories and remember them, then our life becomes successful. So if we dedicate our life, then we will get the eternal welfare. If we devote ourselves in lotus feet of such kind of the devotees, then our life becomes successful. Even the Chandalas, the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, if they perform their duties, prescribed duties well, but they don't worship the Supreme Lord, they don't perform devotional practice, then they will go to the hellish planet. There is no use of sustaining life if you are not worshipping Supreme Lord. So by worshipping only, by performing devotion only, our life will become fruitful. Otherwise it will go in vain. Today is also Haridas Thakur's disappearance days. But we are not becoming Harir Das. We are not the servant of Hari. We are becoming the Dasa of Maya Devi. And that's why we are getting so much suffering. We should be always Kirtaniya Sadhar. We should always perform Kirtan. If we are not performing Kirtan, we are not dancing in ecstasy in the Kirtan, then our everything will go in vain. So we should learn these teachings from Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj, that how to dedicate our life in the service of Hari, Guru and Vaishnava.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Bhaktivinoda Maharaj ki, Adiya Subhadra Baba Mahotsav ki, Samasta Hari Guru Vaishnava ki, Jai Guru Pranam Now here
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Sada bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 First of all, I'm offering my unlimited thunder and my Shraddha Pushpanjali at the lotus feet of my most worshipable beloved Gurudev, Nityananda Pradeshta Om Vishnupada, Paramahansa Astacara Sata, Sri Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, my Srila Prabhupada. Then I'm offering my same unlimited Dandavat Pranamas at the lotus feet of my beloved worshipable Sikh Gurudev, Nityananda Pradeshta Om Vishnupada, Paramahansa Astacara Sata, Sri Srila Bhakti Sridhar Goswami Maharaj and Nityananda Pradeshta Om Vishnupada, Paramahansa Astacara Sata, Sri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. And on this most blessed occasion, the Avirbhav Mahamahotsav Tithi of my Sikh Guru, Nityananda Pradeshta Om Vishnupada, Paramahansa Astacara Sata, Sri Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj. I offer my unlimited Dandavat pranams at his divine lotus feet. I offer my Dandavat pranams to all of our Sri Rupa Guru Varga. I offer my Dandavat pranams to all the Vaishnavis, headed by Mr. Sannyasigan in this most auspicious assembly. So I want to just express my appreciation and my feeling of good fortune that I am able to simply even be sitting here in this assembly of most esteemed, learned, and pure-hearted Vaishnavas, and hear their glorification of Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. It is my great good fortune. I want to say just a couple of things because time is very short. So I want to express that in my own spiritual life, Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj, I consider it to be an extremely important role. And what is that role? Not just for me, but actually for all the Vaishnava community and all the future Vaishnavas. Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj, I think he was the Acharya of glorifying all the great Mahaprabhu Vaishnavas and expressing and stressing that on their appearance and their disappearance days, you must glorify them, you must glorify them, and you must pay heartfelt Dandavat pranams to them. Why? He said that on their appearance or their disappearance days, they are directly giving very, very special mercy that is available on those titis from them. So, actually, Srila Bharati Maharaj contributed to the whole Vaishnava community an incredible, wonderful book, which I consider to be a bona fide document of the biographies of the different disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, whom he personally served and whom he personally considered to be his own Sikha Guru. The title of that book, printed in English, is My Beloved Master. And there are at least about 25 or 30 different biographical sketches are given. Sure. Some of them a little bit longer, some of them a little bit shorter. But I never knew previously who were these personalities, what were their qualities, what service they did to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, what kind of preaching they did. All of these great personalities I never knew before. And no one would know, because they've all gone into the Nitya Leela. But Srila Bharati Maharaj gave this contribution to preserve this for all future generations of Vaishnavas. And I experienced in the last 4 years since that book came out, that on every one of these appearance and disappearance days, the teachings that are listed in our Vaishnava Punjika, that will all be supposed to see if there is some description of those Vaishnavas. And every year, I again hear about them. I'll give one example. Srila Bhakti Saranda Goswami I heard his name before. I saw his pictures before. I also knew that he also was sent to the Western countries by Srila Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur to preach in England. But I never knew how he preached there. What did he do? And what did he do upon returning back? So in this biography, he told all of these extraordinary qualities of this personality from the beginning when he came and joined Gopal Math. What amazing, incredible, very, very astute observations he had when he would preach to someone. He would exactly understand how to affect that person. There's at least about 7 or 8 very vivid examples given by Srila Bharati Maharaj. And when I came to hear this and understood, and not only that, I never heard, but Prabhupada himself, Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur, when he heard that this personality had come, because he came from a very high level, Swami, mind, very, very worshipable, especially by people in Bengal, coming from previous great Acharya. He appeared in this world in that life. So, Srila Bharati Maharaj, he explained that when Prabhupada heard that such a personality like him, that he had come to this world, tears came to his eyes. And he said, wow, Mahaprabhu has sent one of his very own. So in this way, not just 1, 2, 5, 10, but there were dozens actually, of great, great personalities who were exalted, who were like Uttam Mahabhagavats, who were the disciples and followers of Srila Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur. So their legacy is there. Some of them preached very broadly throughout the entire world, spreading the Krishna consciousness movement, and some of them stayed only within a small area. But their quality, the kind of bhajan that they did, how they were surrendered at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, these extraordinary personalities. So on his appearance there, I just want to offer my great appreciation and thanks to Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj, who himself is one of these exalted personalities, and his Hari Katha would penetrate the heart. And he had such a humble demeanor, always, when speaking, but so tolerant. All the qualities that so many have mentioned, he embodied all those qualities. So I see him as one of my very, very beloved Siksha Gurus in this world. And I hope that in the future I can actually follow what he has given and how he has given the teachings of our previous acharyas, and one day that I can actually have some tiny little drop of transcendental attraction to me, Sankirtan movement of Sita
और प्रेमानंदे हरि
Srila Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj ki jai. Shri Avirbhav Mahamahotsav Titi ki jai.
पूज्यपाद भक्तिवेदांत पद्मनाभ महाराज उन्नी अनेक उनार अनुभूति महाराजेर विषय उन्नी बोललेन एकटी उदाहरण उन्नी बोललेन महाराज ग्रंथ लिखेছেন সেই গ্রন্থেতে আমার প্রিয় শিক্ষাগুরু তিনি সমস্ত ভক্তিবেদান্ত সরস্বতী ঠাকুর প্রভুপাদের সমস্ত শিষ্যগণ তাদের নাম উল্লেখ করে লিখেছেন এবং আমরা সবাই শুনতাম, ওনার ছবি দেখতাম, কিন্তু জানতাম না, অনেকে আমরা জানতাম না তার ভিতরে ভক্তি সারাঙ্গ গোস্বামী মহারাজের বিষয়ে উল্লেখ করে উনি বললেন যে উনি গোস্বামী পরিবারকে তিনি জন্ম দিয়েছিলেন এবং যখন উনি আসলেন তখন ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত ঠাকুর প্রভুপাদ যখন শুনলেন যে উনি গোস্বামী পরিবার থেকে মহাপ্রভুর বাসুর থেকে এসেছেন, তখন তিনি অশ্রুপাত করে বললেন যা মহাপ্রভু ওনার কথা প্রচারের জন্য তারা সেখানে দিকে পার্শ্বদ করতে পারছে সে কথা সমস্ত মহারাজ পূজ্যপাদ ভক্তিবিজ্ঞান ভক্তি গোস্বামী মহারাজকে নির্দেশিত করে আমাদেরকে জানিয়েছেন যারা বৈষ্ণব সমাজেতে আছে বা ভবিষ্যতে যারা আসবে তারাও সে সমস্ত পড়ে বা শুনে তারা জানতে পারবে অনেক আমরা প্রায় আমাদের গুরুবর্গ বিষয়ে জানতাম না কিন্তু আমরা তাদের মুখে থেকে শ্রবণ করতে আমরা শুনতে পারি। আমি নিজেও মহারাজের কাছে অনেকবার ওনার চরণে বসে ওনার এই হরিকথা শ্রবণ করা আরো করতেছি।
I also got fortune to hear Harikatha from himself, from the Maharaj.
সবসময় তার অনুভব কথা যেখানে গুরুবর্গের সঙ্গে তার অনুভব হয়েছে
He used to share his experience with his Guru Varga.
জীবনে শাস্ত্র অনুসরণেও আমরা প্রাপ্ত
So even by reading the scriptures also we not get such kind of experiences. Those we get from hearing from his lotus mouth.
তাহলে
It is said that you should listen Bhagavata in the association of Vaishnavas. So other meaning of that is whatever Vaishnavas speak, that is the Bhagavat.
তিনি বললেন
In Jagannath Puri I heard from him.
ভক্তিত মাধব গোস্বামী মহারাজ
He said that my Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj, he used to sleep at one place where one old blanket was there,
শিষ্যরা নূতন নূতন সব নিয়ে আসে কষ্ট
but his disciples bringing new things for him, very costly things. But Maharaj used to distribute it to others and don't use the new things, new blankets and all, and he used the old one only.
যে আপনি নূতনটা রাখছেন না কেন পুরানগুলো দিয়ে দিচ্ছেন কেন
Then Maharaj asked him, why you are using the old one and distributing new to others?
এটাকে আমার জ্যেষ্ঠ গুরু ভাই দিয়েছে
Then he told that my elder god brother has given this me, and when I sleep on this blanket I remember my guru, senior god brother. If I use new things, then how I will be able to remember my god brother? So this old blanket is giving remembrance of my god brothers. So this example has given by Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj to Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj, and he told this to me in Jagannath Puri.
Maharaj how he explained saying the experience of Dhammanitra Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, he always speak into the experience, not if you are speaking like a speaker focusing from so many scriptures and speaking. He always speak from his experience, what he has seen practically, he has seen and he has experienced with the Guru Vargas, with the Vaishnavas. Once he explained in Puri when I was there in his room, he told, my Guru Maharaj had one blanket, very old blanket, broken. He always was sleeping in his bed. So many disciples, they are rich, so they got many costly blankets to offer him, but he never used them and he never threw the old one. When sometimes he always offering the new one and he was keeping all the broken blankets. So then he asked the Gurudev Madhav Goswami Maharaj, why you are keeping this old broken blanket? Why don't you use this new one? Then Madhav told, oh, this blanket has given my elder brother, senior, my elder god brother. So when I sleep here, I always remembering his blessings, mercy, and I feel comfortable and feel ecstasy with this. If I throw out this and I use this new one, to whom I will remember and what I will feel. Therefore I don't feel so such exact the realization he was giving very rare to get such the experience, practical experience. Scriptures which Kalpa which time, which yuga, what has happened, that it will not easy to understand. But in our practical life, in modern time, how our Guru Vargas today practice and preach, if we hear, then that will give us more energy and how to practice in our life in our modern age. That is more important. So now, already passing time, they go asking everyone and we take it for travel. So we pray again and again in the local speech with the Apostle from Vishnu Bhasra, Bhaktivinoda Maharaj. He is present, they are always present. Soul always present, never die. We know this, only body change. So he is always present. If we remember, he will appear in our heart and he gives guide us, all our Sikhya Gurus, Diksha Gurus and Parampara Acharyas. We pray to everyone when we have some problem, they appear in our heart and guide us to take in positive way to devotion. With I go to I offer my respectful obeisance to all Vaishnavas present here and here also our Guru Varga, Vidyalakshmi Bhakti, Master Swami Maharaj with the Samadhi here, they is also here, and we will go to take prasad and Gopinath and Gaudiyama, they organize it there. So with Kirtan, we will now take rest here. Vidyalakshmi Guru Swami Maharaj Tiruvara Mohotsav ki jai, all assembled Vaishnavas ki jai, Jai Gaur Premanandi.